Good day, farmers. Today I want to talk about land use planning and management so that you can understand how does it help you in terms of farm productivity and profitability. In most cases, we realize that most farmers they fail to achieve their yields, particularly because of the way they manage their resources. In this case, we are talking about the land. We are talking about capital resources. When you get the seed, how do you then manage it so that you can get those minimum threshold? In this case, we can talk about maize production, which is one of the traditional crop that has been grown in Zimbabwe for a very long time, and many people have been advocating for different strategies. We saw the 11-10 club introduced so that farmers can see how possible is it to achieve those minimum thresholds. But in this case, I want to talk about special crops, normally horticultural crops, tomatoes, cabbages, and other crops that you may think of. How many farmers are achieving their yields out there? In most cases, it is because of poor management, poor understanding in terms of timing, failing to allocate their resources effectively. Let us look at land use planning. How does it improve in terms of productivity? Number one, the understanding is if you know the strategy to manage your soil specifically, not necessarily according to what other people are doing in their field, but specifically for your field. What fertilizers are you putting, what quantities, and which lime are you putting, and are you putting it in right time and the right quantity? So these are some of the things that we also talk about during the land use planning. And also those who are doing livestock, we have the vegetation analysis that helps us to give the stocking rate. How many beef animals are you supposed to keep at your farm, considering the grass type, the yield that it gives. And that is when we introduce the latest technology of drone survey so that we can give you the best in terms of how many animals are you supposed to keep. Then from there, we also look at other artificial factors, most importantly, the market, which is a key factor in every business, because you'd want to know if you do certain crops or certain livestock products, where is your market, where are you going to sell? And in this consideration, we look at a bigger picture, whereby if you say, I want to do macadamia, where is the market, and is it sustainable for the next 20 years? Because it's a tree that is going to be in the field for a very long time, unlike horticulture, whereby we're just growing it maybe for 2 months, 3 months, then be able to sell. So we look into that so that we give a farmer a cropping calendar which is special for your farm, because it gives you the best time in terms of planting, it gives you special time to market where there is better market, and also alternatives in terms of where you can sell, be it local or export, and the right quantity as well, because in most cases we talk about farmers must focus on things that they might be able to control, because it's difficult for us to say at micro scale want to change how the market dynamics happen or what the parameters tend to do their system. But what we do is to manage what we can. For instance, we can manage our crops, we can manage our timing, we can manage our inputs, we can manage our yield per hectare. Those are some